Previously.
Is it kind of like the orb from the first one where it just kind of fucked with everybody's heads and shit?
And now.
I don't like this blue thing now. It just feels like it's just gonna teleport right in my face and be like, "Hi, Karzie. I'm a teleporter. You want some candy?" All he has is like blue M&Ms. What's this? Electrographic suppression? I kind of wonder what their sign maker thought while making all these weird signs. Like, what the fuck does this mean? How do you spell that, sir? Alright, let's... Oh! Well. Mandus descending amongst the spirits. Blood, Mandus. We are steeped in blood, you and I. You wear me like a mask, and we will tear the future loose from the ribcage of the present. We will save them. We will save them all. Wow. I guess we are here to save people now. Because we kind of unleashed the machine and pigs across an entire town, so we're kind of already like an executioner already at this point. But we mean well. Yeah. 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 Alright. We just escaped from ZEUS Pig, and now we enter forward. Oh.
Only to save you. Only to spare you. I would have given my soul to spare you this world and its loam. Children, my children, what have I done? What have I become?
What have I become? It's a little house.
I will put it right, my darlings. All of my wrongs will be righted. All of my sins washed clean.
How will I do this? All I can do is break the machine if I don't die on the way there. I gotta say though, this is very James Bond-esque scene, except a lot darker. Oh, thank God, Teddy. Thank God you're here. Oh God, this page looks like a huge fucking letter. Oh, nope, it's not. Alright. December 28th, 1899. Memories. They surface like bloated bodies riding to the scum of the Thames. Thames? And that's capitalized? Huh. I looked at them, covered in the blood of their dead mother. Little piglets squalling in their swaddling, and my heart at once was filled with a great love and consuming hate I could never have imagined. What? Little piglets squalling in their swallowing, and my heart at once was filled with great love and a consuming hate I could have never imagined. At that point, did my soul split, creating him? I think I was right. Was this the egg of my soul? The moment the great clock began to tick? Is the only path to redemption to join us together again? To make myself whole? To close the great circle and take that madman into my heart once more? And forgive him and myself as well? So is this a voice from the egg? Is that what this is, Teddy?
I love you, my darlings, and I am sorry. I am sorry for all I have done. I simply loved you all too much for this world.
Sorry. I'm sorry, Teddy. You need an apology too. I'm sorry. I hope you forgive me. And I mean forgive me without me dying to some like pig or Zeus pig or... Oh, we're not going that way. Which way do we go? We're not going that way then. It's on the other side of the wall. Okay. It sounds like it's gone now. Oh, but it's locked, so it doesn't even matter. Damn it. I bet you if I still kept forward, that pig would have like broke right through it too.
Mandus, put aside your misguided crusade and let me save them. You may hate me, Mandus, but I have seen the future, your 20th century, and let me tell you this, a far greater slaughter awaits you there. I seek to save the world by blood now, before millions fall beneath history, pushed under by blade, bullet, and gas.
Wow. Yeah, I suppose, you know, the world has still, you know, between this universe and our... You stay over there, away from me. Come here, Teddy. Don't spaz out. Oh, no. What the fuck was that about? Ah! Oh no, 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 not Zeus Pig! Why Zeus Pig? Anything but Zeus Pig! No, 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 where do we go? How do I get rid of this guy? Ah! Ah! No, 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 go away! Don't be near me! Ah! No, 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 no! I don't know where to go! I don't know where to go! No! Oh! God damn it, Zeus Pig. It's gonna start again, isn't it? What if I don't have my light on? I hear him. Maybe he doesn't see me though. Ah! No! Ah! No! I hate you! How many hits does it take? I thought it only took like... Oh! It takes that many hits to get in the center of a Mandus. Okay. Okay. This is like... It's like a boss event. Just... So we can't really hide. We kind of have to run, I think. Like, we're kind of forced to. Unless we go over here. And just not get noticed. Is that a thing? Can we do this? Maybe we can. I don't know. I'm not quite sure how it works here. Maybe we can just keep on going? Did he go away? Maybe he hasn't noticed me yet. Maybe? I don't know. Oh, god damn it! I knew I should have stayed crouching! Get me out of here! Get me out of here, please! Oh my... God damn it. I hate it when it does that. What's going on here? Oh my god. Zeus Pig. Damn it, Zeus Pig. He's fucking scary. Like, he's not like horror scary, he's like actiony scary, because it's like I have no idea how you would hide from something like that. I'll go up here in hopes that this might be a right way. Maybe? Oh. Ah! What's it doing? Oh. It was fucking up on me. Oh, there's a lot of... Okay, I'm going back down. Fuck that Zeus Pig. Fuck that Zeus Pig. What the hell is this? This looks like something out of like a proper horror movie. It's a heart. It's a heart. I need a good joke about a heart connected to a machine. I need a good joke about a heart connected to a machine. Because I just started recording, that was like the first thing I saw. Heart. Let's haven't had enough of heart. I've been staring at it long enough now. If memory serves me right. There we go. Ah, quit walking into the wall. Thank you. Ooh. This, I can touch it. Oh. It's jiggling. Well, it's not jiggling, it's just... It's swirly. I like it. What does this do? Ah. Electrographic suppression. Such thing as electrographic suppression. Okay. Sounds fancy. Sounds cool at some time. Let's get you to twirl. I am making a musical instrument using electricity. And I command you to live! It's all of them, right?
I have you now, creature. I will destroy you.
Stop him! Stop him! Kill him!
It is over. It is time to end this madness.
Can a heart take that much electricity? Seems a bit much. I figure there's a certain point before the hearts just like, you know, explode. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I don't know how much voltage organs can take. But I figure that there is, you know, a limit to that. Ooh. I like the music. It's soft and misleading. Ah, no, one over here. Alright, maybe I can do something now. Oh! Oh!
Oh, God help me. I am lost in the dried paper soul of the world.
Enoch, Edwin, Oswald, and I. Place imagination here. Wasn't that a past quote actually? I think it was. Eh, whatever.
Mandus, listen to your heart. You know you are with me. You created me to save the world. I am your friend.
What? It's a very pretty room. Oh. Who are you? What the hell is this shit? Oh, can I zoom in? There's no... I don't remember if there's a zoom in thing or not, but your feet are clipping through the metal. I mean, just saying. Can I push these buttons? Well, if I create you to be my friend, why are you such a douche? Always telling me the children are suffocating. You're the cause of all this. Blah, 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 blah.
Mandus, please, I am no more evil than you. We sought the same thing, to save humanity, ridding them of their painful, stupid, pointless lives.
Quit trying to justify yourself.
Mandus, stop. Think about what you are doing. For your children, Mandus.
Do not speak of my children, monster.
I did not kill your children, Mandus. You sacrificed them on the temple steps, knowing what the coming century would do to them. Your sons will drown, lungs full of mud and shrapnel on the banks of the Somme. You wanted to save them from the horror to come. That is the vision we shared. Everything we have built to avert this coming nightmare. You and I are one. We are the same. Our souls are entangled. We deserve to make them free.
What the fuck is that? Oh, it's holding hands with the pig. Mandus, you have done some shit. Some serious shit. Like shit you can't really turn. Oh. Scrooge McDuck's vault! Finally! I can swim in gold!
I have stood knee-deep in mud and bone and filled my lungs with mustard gas. I have seen 2 brothers fall. I have lain with holy wars and copulated with the autumnal fallout. I have dug trenches for the refugees. I have murdered dissidents where the ground never thaws and starved the masses into pain. A child's shadow burnt into the brickwork. A house of skulls in the jungle. The innocent Mandus trod and bled and gassed and starved and beaten and murdered and enslaved. This is your coming century.
How are we improving it?
They will eat the Mandus. They will make pigs of you all, and they will bury their scalps into your ribs, and they will eat your hearts.
We're just causing more shit, especially on the innocent. Apparently, there might be a Mako reactor up there. What? Are those what I think they are? They're little hearts.
I'm begging you. You made me. You are my creator, my father. You cannot destroy me. Please, Mandus, no. For your children.
Ah, no! Ah! Oh, come on, this cannot be good. Ah. Wait, the kids are there. Start up the jet engines. Good God. Ooh. There is kids' hearts, aren't there? Either that or power up or something. Why? We're not done yet, are we? We did destroy it.
I lay there and watched the god I had created die. At the end, when we were cold as the stone we had hewn his body from, when the lights were nearly all extinguished, we heard, in the silent distance, the man-pigs singing to one another. Then, as the last lights were gone, and we lay together in the deep, they drifted away, and all was silent. Such a silence I have never known. And as the dust settled on my open eyes, and we lay together embraced forever, I heard, miles above us, the sounds of the city turning over in its sleep. A church bell ringing out. And in that moment, the new century was born.
Wow. Wow. Hello, everybody. Karzie from the future here. Yeah, what I said before, I didn't feel like I properly expressed myself, or the rant before just didn't feel right. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm just gonna do a new one. So here it is. I felt like in the first one, like, this game is going to be compared to the first one. I even talked to my friends about you know, what they thought of the game, and the feelings all seem quite mixed, but I think it's because everyone's comparing it to the Dark Descent. Now, this is where I am finally able to put what I am trying to, like, express into words. I feel like this was an Amnesia game. You know, It felt tense. There was good ambience. You didn't know what the fuck, to expect sometimes. Then there would be a long time where not a damn thing would happen. And then, bam, there's a big, ugly, fleshy thing right in front of you. And you're like, oh my god. And you just freak the fuck out. And there's this tension, there's this stress. That's Amnesia to me. The suspense, this tension, and ambience. It all comes together, and it creates this feeling of interesting terror that isn't like a jump scare and a like loud, noise cue or flash or anything like that. It's not like super cheesy. That's what makes it so damn respectable, as like an Amnesia series, or at least that's how I like to see it. Now, to take that and to try to consider A Machine for Pigs a sequel, I can't call it a sequel. I don't think it really is a sequel. I'm pretty sure there's a little reference to like connect the two, but it's just story. But it's hard to say because after having so many years of The Dark Descent, you just kind of expect that in this new game, but you don't quite get that. But you do get a lot of other good things, like in Amnesia 1, or not 1, but Dark Descent, it felt like there were everything was interactive. There was a lot more things to grab. You could carry little things. You had this little inventory thing. You had health. You had potions. You had places to explore. Machine for Pigs, not so much. Everything's very, very linear. It's kind of alright though, because you don't really worry about too much, because you're always changing the scene. The whole, you're going through this like whole town and underground areas. The church was beautiful as well. You're going through a lot of scenery changes, as opposed with the first Amnesia Dark Descent. It was, you had the house and like the dungeon. Yeah, you had like the sewer, but it didn't feel like that different. Which no one really questioned it, because that's how the game was. It did it well. But in this one, there was lots of new places. It was very, very nice. But that also kind of confuses me, because you go up to town level a couple of times, but you never really see other people. Like, you hear them, but you don't really see people like running or just working. Or I mean, there are little things, that you saw, like the car go by. You saw, I think, some people running from the pigman. You saw like dead bodies, but it didn't feel like you were living in a town. It felt like the town was already deserted to begin with. Which, it's alright. Again, it's Amnesia, whatever. You just kind of roll with it. But not having many things to grab just felt a little weird. Not having inventory system felt a little weird. But, you also didn't have to deal with all that noise and Machine for Pigs. It was enjoyable all the way through. There wasn't many things to grab, which is the one thing that probably irks me the most. But, you didn't get stupidly lost for a really long time. The puzzles, they were, some of them were a little hard in Dark Descent. If I didn't know the game too well before I played it, I'd probably have a lot more issues, like a lot. But I don't know, it just felt like there weren't that many puzzles, or there weren't that many ones to really think about. There wasn't too much to explore, but they were there, even though they were a lot simpler. It felt all right because there was like this steady flow, but to have that trade off, it loses like a sort of self achieving no notary honorable achievement, I guess. I don't know exactly what words I'm looking for, but it felt like more deserved when you got through like hard puzzles. But as this one, it's got like this really easy flow where it's like you can have this good flow of going through the story. Like the lack of complex puzzles makes up for a nice decent flow of like a game without getting frustrated, which is a very double-edged sword. Now, even though there wasn't like a lot of hard puzzles or too much areas to explore, it still felt like there was a good flow to this story. And that's the biggest difference that I see between Dark Descent and Machine for Pigs. In Dark Descent, it felt like you were just going through this castle, and you were getting little tidbits of memory of these two people talking to each other and all these horrible things going on, and there was an orb and everything goes to hell, and that was like it. Like, that was the story. Like, there probably is a lot more in depth to that, but it felt hard to grasp, sort of. Uh, but in this one, in Machine for Pigs, it felt like a lot easier to understand. It was a lot real basic. It was kind of easy to see that it was a voice in his head. But even though the story like is a little bit predictable, it still felt a lot easier to follow. It felt a lot more whole as a beginning and in the middle of the game. Like, it felt like there was a story that was going to end really interestingly. That they were going to explain, the stone egg. They had these little masks everywhere and all this. It felt like that they were leading up to something great. Now, near the end, that greatness was not really there. It felt like it fell off at the end, story-wise. It was like, oh my god, big twist, voice in your head, and you killed your kids to save them from this world. It's like, but, it felt like, so I felt like I wanted to know more about the stone egg. I wanted to know more, a little bit more than what was given about the body and the container. I want to know just there's a lot of good metaphors here, but it also feels like there are some things I just wish there was more information about. Namely, the mass. The mass is the one thing that drives me crazy. It didn't feel like anything was explained with it. Like, did I miss a letter? Did I miss like what was about the mass? Like, I felt like there needed to be like a bigger story behind it, but I didn't find anything. I mean, I probably missed it if I did, but you know, going from Dark Descent, the Daniels and Alexander's conversations were mildly interesting at best. Sometimes they had good ideas, but Amnesia kind of, Machine for Pigs kind of blew that. The little talks just did it so much better than Dark Descent by leaps and bounds. I fucking loved the dialogue between Mandus and the interview guy. All those rants just made me want to smile. It felt like I wanted to talk about it more each and every time. It felt like there was this idea that needed to be talked about and expressed, and just a good old rant, I guess. I love that. It felt like it wanted to spark up a conversation, or I wanted to see where it was leading. And well, led to a guy's death, which was also fucking hilarious, by the way. I loved how they just end up killing him off. As bad as that is, it was kind of cool. But it just felt like, that was a lot more entertaining to listen to and to understand. It, as opposed to Alexander and Daniels, where if it was stern, it was meant to be. It just, I don't know. It didn't feel like I could attach myself to any of the conversations. But they also had like a bunch of more things to read. I'm kind of glad this reading round was a lot easier. I do have to admit. I also wish, like, I don't think I'm quite understanding the people too. Did they start out as pigs? Were they men? Were they like something else? Did they put pig parts on them to like symbolize that we're all the pigs and we need to eat the hearts of pigs so we can create a new world? Like, it was that the message? Or I don't know. It just felt like there were a lot of things that weren't, they tried to explain it, in a lot of sense, but sometimes I just feel like either I missed something or my brain didn't click on like certain letters. Like, how did the recreation work? I mean, they basically mutilated the fuck out of them, but not so much in details, like, oh, we ripped off their ear and put on pig ears, or no, we gave them leather belts, or I mean, I don't know. It just felt like certain things weren't explained, but other things were, which I found, immensely interesting, like the whole using fire to burn off, the hairs of the skin and whatnot. As brutal as it is, it was explained, and I found those little tidbits quite enjoyable. But so what happens with these people? They get he created this religion with them, which made them believe they needed to recreate themselves to become greater, and yeah, it just, I don't know. So I guess I could ramble on about this for a while and not really get anywhere, but it was a good game. I enjoyed it. I felt like I could attach myself to the story a lot more. It felt more enjoyable to play, but less wholesome as an ending. It didn't feel like it ended like a complete ending, but I guess that's also in the style of Amnesia. Is it a sequel? No. Is it an Amnesia? Yeah, it's an Amnesia. But, either way, I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say or whatnot. But either way, enough of that. Take care, my people. Stay awesome. Karzie out.
ZEUS pig!